I think that science is wrong, and that is my opinion, that I don't believe that we're going to till up virgin ground to put soybeans in, because the farmer's got to reach a certain yield to make it worth their while as well.
You know, we recently commissioned a study for our facility on the local land use changes, and was done by the University of Illinois. And after the results of the study was there were no land use changes at all. For corn, beans, there was no CRP acres converted, there was no pasture lands tilled. Okay, so if we don't have any impact within 5 miles of our facility, how are we going to have an impact 5,000 miles away?
It's a very expensive crop to plant, and unless you have a close end user, it's a risk.
You know, on the topic of indirect land use, there's, just really isn't fair to our industry for the fact that we're still exporting the same amount of corn as we did 10 years ago. We're still providing the same amount of feed as we did 10 years ago. Plus, we're providing the feedstock to produce 10 billion gallons of ethanol. We're really not having an impact on land use in other countries.
I don't think that the biodiesel industry is directly correlated with indirect land use change, and in fact data has shown that Brazilian deforestation has decreased in the years since biodiesel production has increased. So there really isn't a correlation there.
You know, even when agricultural use in the U.S. has went up, that the Brazilian rainforest deforestation has went down at the same time. So they need to relook at those numbers, people that think that that's happening.
I've studied that a little bit, especially down in the Amazon Valley, which we're hearing a lot of this taking place, that they're cutting up the rainforest to plant more soybeans so we can use soybean oil as a feedstock for biodiesel. This just is not true. Acres and acres of trees are not being torn up. They have their policies in check down there, and I just think the increase in production is going to come from the American farmer.